Welcome to this reading. My name is Whitney Moonshine. This is my channel. Take what resonates and discard what doesn't resonate. These are general messages. Okay. Just going to spend a second here clearing the energy. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice. First reading. Here we go. Scorpio. Second house. Saturn. Ooh. We haven't had Saturn in a while. Second house, Taurus, Scorpio. I almost feel like this is like almost like a Diddy situation, like somebody big and powerful suddenly loses all control. They're no longer at the top where they want to be. They're changing. This Taurus energy they could have learned something, learned it quick. And then just went out and started a business right away. You know those people? It's like they find out how to do something. My mother was a lot like that. If I ever gave a suggestion on, like, even if I liked something, she'd be like, start a business. Instantly. And I'd be like, Mom, like, what the fuck? Like, I was like 16. Like, stop telling me to start a business. She'd be like, oh, put flyers out. Go clean people's houses. Go do this. And I'd be like, why do you want me in strangers' houses? Like, I'm a kid, like, what the fuck? So it could be something like that, where it's like somebody needed to learn something that maybe they were pushing you too hard, or there was another thing. We went to Disneyland, and this man approached me. I was like 8 years old, and he came up to me and he asked me if I wanted to be in one of the Disney plays. And I, of course, ran to my grandparents. Geriatric fucks, should have never taken us there. Totally stupid people. And they were like, oh, you could go with the strange, weird man. And I looked at them like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? But then I said, I'm not going anywhere unless my sister can come. My sister would have been like 11 at the time. And they were like, they didn't want an 11-year-old. They wanted the 8-year-old. They didn't want the older one. They wanted the younger one. Like, stupid people, okay? This Saturn energy. Like, I'm not quite understanding, like, what the fuck this could be. Like, because it could be so many different things. Like, so many people that put your life in danger. Basically sold slaughter, right? Told you that you could go and hang out with these people and they didn't even know them. It's like they were just waiting for you to die. Maybe that's what it is. This is a bad message. Like, I'm not getting good energy from this at all. I'm still getting that sold you to the slaughter thing. What is that? It's almost like they might have to be taught something. Current energy. All right, give me, okay, I want to know, who are these people? Entertainment only. I can't even make this shit up if I tried. What up, Adam? Hey, Mrs. Wolf. What's going on? Oh my God, you don't even want to fucking know. I don't even know what I'm picking up on right now. I haven't even got there yet. We have a seed of life, which could be a person. Okay. With this entertain only Joker energy, like you're a joke. They wanted to make you a joke. Because, I mean, whatever that Disney play was, they do that shit to entertain people, right? To get kids. And I watched this video of this man. He goes into the Disney bathroom and he opens up this door. It was like he saw something under it and he kind of like pushed it, because you know those doors like you press, it's just like a magnet, and it opened. He followed it. He was on the camera. He followed it all the way through and it went to like the mountains. It was like 6 miles long, this tunnel out of a park, an entertainment park. Black outrage. Black outrage. What the? What? Netherlands. Oh God, they could be from the Netherlands. United Kingdom. These are characteristics, people. Left out. No decision. See? Like, that is kind of what happened. Like, they kind of left me out of the decision making. They just were going to just send me off with these weird cast and crew people. Like, for all they knew, they were never going to see me again. Why would they do that? Like, why would somebody just send you somewhere? This is obviously something that happened, if it makes sense, possibly when you were a child. Okay, reflective attitude. The thing is that, like I said, my grandparents, like that, they would look for people like that. They would look for people who are bringing their grandkids, right? Because they're old, they're not paying attention. I remember watching these 2 men in a van, because we were at one of the hotels, part of the park as well, inside the park, and we were swimming, and these men were watching us from a van. But again, I remember when I was a kid, I never went anywhere without my sister. Like, if I had to go to the bathroom, she would go to the bathroom. If I had to go get a drink, she would go get a drink. If she was hungry, we would both leave. Like, for some reason, me and her, we were just glued together because we never had parents around, ever. Everybody was drinking and fornicating or fucking or drinking or, you know, just not being a parent. Like, I don't remember ever being watched. Ever. I really don't. I remember being told to leave, get the hell out of here, even at the trailer park. Don't be here. You can't be here. We don't want kids here all day. Go to the park, go to the beach, go anywhere other than here. Like, they never wanted us around. Like, if you do that to your kids now, there was a fucking lady in the States that got fined. She actually got charged for letting her 9-year-old walk to the store alone. People ain't fucking around anymore. You can't just let your kids run around town. It's not 1980 anymore. It's not 1990. It's not even 2000 anymore. We're in this like whole other fucking decade. I don't even know what just happened. But it's not cool anymore. It's like fucked and scary. Okay, so I am not liking it. Oh my God, that's probably why I didn't want to do this reading. I was really like sitting, and I made a coffee to entice myself to do the reading because I really didn't want to do the reading because I kind of fucking knew it was going to be bad. That was the thing today. Spirit, I kept hearing right in the morning. I woke up kind of like hasty, and Spirit kept saying, like, it wasn't Spirit, it was somebody else, kept telling me to leave the house and go for a drive, leave the house. And they wanted me to drive like 3 hours away. And they said it wasn't going to snow, it wasn't going to be anything, you would be perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden this like snowstorm came in. And then I read the cards all about an accident, right? Them wanting to put you out there and put you in a position where you get hurt. Like, if it happened when you were a kid, I can guarantee you it's still happening now. Okay? Quiet, nonverbal. See, it's just shit that people just like. The way that I saw the threat today, okay, was people. I kept hearing somebody wanted to not only get me into a car accident, but I saw the car accident, but I also kept feeling like somebody wants my house to burn down. And I hear all the time, they want your house to burn down. They want your house to burn down. You need to get insurance. You need to get this. You need to get that. And every time, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's ever going to burn down, but I can hear it. I can hear the warning. So even when I leave, I got my cameras on. I got everything on. Okay, so not quite sure if these are just threats or if people are out like sitting there actually wanting you to get hurt, wanting you to get kidnapped, stolen, right? Disappear, Scorpio energy, die, right? Because then they don't have to deal with you anymore. Because that's the alternative. That's what your parents would have said who didn't want you. The alternative to not having you would be to kill you. Right? Would be to not watch you. So then you fell. So then you hurt your head. So then, get electrocuted again, right? That's the whole point of being a shitty parent. They're just hoping you die because they're not watching. Because they don't want to watch. There's a huge difference between people who want to be parents and people who pretend to be parents that say they want to be parents, but really they're not. And then the parents that actually don't give a fuck, and you can see it all over them that they don't give a fuck. The wannabes, the ones who say they want to be parents, but they actually don't want to be parents, I believe that those ones are in the real judgment right now because they're trying to be the fools, right? The ones in the masks, the pretenders, okay? And unfortunately, the pretenders get mixed in with the OGs, original, authentic ones that really wanted to have kids because they actually like kids, right? They actually wanted to procreate. They wanted to put seeds here, right? A lot of this generation put seeds here, okay? Because somebody told them to, like their parents. Oh, you need to get married. Oh, you got her pregnant. You need to have the baby and get married and start a life. Like, what? Do the right thing? Why was do the right thing? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, do all those things that you actually could have just said, well, I made the wrong decision. Can't we just, give them a better life or put them up for adoption or, I don't know, like do something, give them to the church. I don't know, admit that I was wrong, give it to another family member. Like, why do you have to carry out a lie until the day that you die? And that's the thing. I was reading today where I did this video the other day about your monsters are going to see you in public and they're going to fucking lose it. Okay. So those monsters that just saw you in public and lost it, they're now claiming you're the monster. Okay. And because they're claiming you're the monster because you told the truth, right? Their feelings, okay, and how they react are exactly what's going on in your head. Like how they're feeling, they're dissociative, the fact that they feel like you're crazy, you're psychic to stay away from you, their meltdowns, that's all almost like a projection of your energy telling them to stay the fuck away. Fine, call me crazy. Fine, hyperventilate in the parking lot because you see my car. Show your true colors because you've been talking and aggressively talking shit, aggressively stabbing me in the back, telling me that you're my mother or you're my father and you know what's best while you're fucking me up the ass and you know it, but you say you're an authoritative figure, so you say it's fine, you're allowed to do it, right? No, absolutely fucking not. Okay, so this fight, okay, however nonverbal it's been, doesn't matter. It's still been aggressive as fuck. Okay. And from the looks of it, they just wanted you to die because they created something that now they didn't want. Okay. Way to go. You're just like every other collective's parents, a fake fuck. Okay. So obviously these people now are blacking out in rage. Stay-at-home parent. These people are old now, okay? These people are old. They're getting old, okay? These are also stay-at-home parents. Most likely that you detached from, okay? Because you didn't want to live some lie with them just to look like you were happy, right? Oh, I don't listen to unauthentic artists. I only really listen to a lot of like OG people that write their own music. Okay. So I was listening to somebody today. I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say what it is, but I was listening to somebody today and I heard him say, right, because actually this one song that's mixed in is kind of like, those other people we do not speak of. And he goes, The mask is coming down, and they're all going to realize soon that my life is a lie. Everything's a lie. The marriage is a lie. The kids are a lie. The picture perfect family is a lie. Everything, every picture they've taken, every award ceremony they've gone to, people are figuring out it's all a lie. Because these people are bought and paid for. And they're just living in houses to cover up other things going on. Okay? So clearly, and this is not like secret society shit. This is actually like people in your life, people that you know, people you work with, are living lies just to cover shit up. That's it. They're living in houses to cover up their broken homes as a past. They're living with people so then they're not alone because their PTSD is too bad. Literally, people are in relationships as crutches because they cannot be alone. All right. So whoever these people are made a decision that regarded you, and then they regretted it and they couldn't take it back. Okay. So they jumped into their illusions. They're going to start drinking. They're going to start breaking the laws. They're certainly not going to be parents. No. Fuck you. You're the seed that they didn't want. Right. So they're going to fuck around. They're going to all say it's your fault. Okay. They're going to give you babysitters that fucking touch you. They're going to give you fucking off to people that you don't know. Okay. Things are going to happen. You're going to tell the truth. They're going to fucking beat you. They're going to tell you, keep your mouth shut. Okay. These people are monsters. And because they're in death energy already, these people aren't living. They don't pumping souls inside of them. They're not connected to like light and source. Okay. They're drowning in misery, in dark, miserable places with fucking alcoholic syndrome. Okay. And, a million other things wrong with them. Okay. They're certainly not happy. Even if they look happy because you see them at the bar and they're smiling, why the fuck are they sitting there getting drunk at a bar? Something's wrong right there. Okay. People who are happy are not sitting in bars. They're not out spending their money frivolously trying to get themselves happy. Okay. People who are happy are just happy. They're at home. They're content. This person seems to be black again with this blackout rage. Like they are so fucking mad at you. And it doesn't make any sense. You want to be nonverbal, but then they also want to be blackout rage. Like, so they won't talk about their problems. That's their problem. Okay. People don't talk about their problems. Of course, they're going to get blackout rage with people. They can't talk about their problems. Oh my God. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. I saw Batman/Batwoman in the top of this card that says boss woman. Batman, bat. Maybe they have a bat tattoo. I have a bat tattoo. And I am bat ass. I never even heard that before, but I love it. A little bat humor there for you. Okay, maybe they have, look at magician, abracadabra. Look at that spy. I fucking tell you, what's so funny is that people think that they can hide. Like they think they can hide in their really ridiculously stupid marriages. They think they can hide being shitty parents. They think they can hide their feelings, but it's all over their face. Like people don't realize how much they wear on their face, okay, and how much they wear on their body. Like you can tell when somebody's full of shit. You can just tell. Like you can tell. It's all over them. If you know how to read people, and trust me, you probably do, because all of us that are naturally inclined to be magical have all sat in the Page of Swords energy, which is that energy that sits there and watches. It watches, it learns, it studies people, it tries to understand things before it says anything, does anything, acts, reacts, right? That almost stasis of staying completely still while learning all of the truth around you is that's like monk shit. Okay, that shit that they teach in temples in the mountains. People can't get to that point of concentration. Okay, so whatever this person is doing, the fact that they're blacking out raging just goes to show how opposite they are of you. Okay, that's really what it is. Okay, it's you weren't my good parent. You weren't the person I was supposed to be around because your blackout rage does not describe anything to do with my energy. Okay. Supportive mother and then dangerous. I do not like this feminine energy. This queen, she's a bitch. The stay-at-home parent. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you had a fucking bitch mother. Let me tell you, be careful. The truth is coming. I'm telling you. This woman, you want to like, oh my God. Okay, so I was watching this. It took me a fucking like enough time to finish this like small mini series called Grace Point. And anyways, in the movie, this lady, they're talking to this lady, and her son was molested, and her mother or her daughter was molested. Her husband was raping her, and everybody accused the mother of knowing, and so her kids got taken away from her. Her unborn child got taken away from her. She claimed she didn't know anything. She didn't know what her husband was doing. Her daughter he killed her daughter, their daughter, that he was raping. So she's standing there talking to the cop or whatever, and the cop looks at her, and like anybody does, right? She looks at her and she goes, "How could you not know?" Like talking like, "How could you not know that your daughter, was being molested under your roof?" And she just turned around and walked away. And it turns out that woman that questioned that woman about not knowing, her son was being molested under her roof, and she didn't know. So again, you want to sit there and point your fingers and and act like you didn't know. The thing is that a parent should know, right? They want to act like they didn't, but your child is going to change. Okay, it happens. Your child is never going to be the same after the second they've been touched. You want to act like it's puberty. You want to act like it's, growth or hormones. You want to keep giving it some type of fucked up explanation as opposed to just talk to them and try to figure it out. Then you're going to get the same reaction. How the fuck didn't you know? Because that aggression that just came from your child didn't come from nothing. It came from something, and you chose not to look at it. You chose to blame the child instead of look at what happened around them. Okay? People are... Courtney! Gordon's here! Okay, so like people, you want to act like you didn't know. You want to act like, your job is everything, and you got to go to work all the time, and you can't look after your kids, or your kids are fine, or it's just growing pains, or they need to talk to a therapist. They don't need to talk to a therapist. They need to talk to you. And you need to fucking listen, because they're going to tell you some shit that you don't like. And it's going to change your fucking life. And if a child tells you something happened, something fucking happened. They don't just tell you shit. That's what my mother said. She goes around telling people that I told about my stepfather to ruin her life. Why would I do that? Why would I ruin my mother's life? I loved my mother. I was so close to my mother. She was one of my best friends, especially when I was grown up. When I was a kid, she was a fucking asshole. She beat me. She was a drunk. But once we were older, right? She was fine. I loved my mother. And I truly believe that my mother did not know, but I also truly believe that she looked the other way. It was always, Whitney's a problem. Whitney's lying. Whitney's crazy today. Whitney can't sleep. Whitney can't shit. Whitney won't eat. Whitney this, Whitney that. And they just blamed everything on poor little Whitney. I was 3 years old. I can still see it now. Like, why were you pointing at me? Why were you blaming me? I was 3 years old. Like, what the fuck? I was like 36 months old. Like, wow, good job, mom, right? Good job, dad, for blaming everything on a child. I just don't know how you can do it. I really don't. You want to choose to go against your children, don't fucking have them. Because when something happens to them, you actually have to stand up for them. That's your job. You don't want to do your job and fork out the money and fork out the support and fork out the fact that you might have made a mistake with a partner and you might have to tell them to leave the fuck and you might need to be broke for a while so then your children are safe. Give me a fucking break. Why wouldn't you? Are you kidding me? Wow, I chose to disregard my entire family and live in my car because it was better energy in my car than living under the toxicity of people that need to tell you what to do, even as an adult, because they can't even control themselves. Okay, that's the thing. If people can control themselves, they would have no fucking reason not to listen to you, not to talk to you, not to love you, not to accept you, not to support you. If they don't like you, no, they're not going to listen to you. Yes, they're going to call you a liar. Yes, they're going to tell you to leave. Yes, they're going to tell you that you're disrupting the family and we're supposed to sweep that under the rug and you're not supposed to talk about that. Why? Because it might disrupt a little fucked up imperfect life? Because it sure is fucking perfect. I can tell you that right now. Okay, my mother chose to stay with a pedophile. All she got, once I came out about everything he did, she got 2 years with him. 2 years, that's it. And then he died. Like, 2 years, was it worth it? When she could have just divorced him? And now she's dying. She won't talk to us. She won't talk to me. But her husband's dead. So now she's got nobody. And she's in her pride so high that she won't admit that she was wrong. So she's going to die alone. And do you think I feel bad for her? Fuck no. She ruined my fucking life. But do you think I wanted this for her? Do you think I wanted this for me? Do you think I wanted my sister and I orphaned? No. Do you think I thought telling the truth was going to get us orphaned? No. Do you want to know why my father doesn't speak to me on the opposite side? He divorced her ass 40 years ago because his wife doesn't like us because she's made up bullshit stories since I was 6 years old about being bullied by a 6-year-old and my sister. Oh, you were bullied, but she's so full of shit. She won't talk about it. She'll call the cops if I show up. What does that show? I have no aggression. I've never hit anybody in my life. But you know what I hit him with? See these delicate things? I need them for like shuffling cards. I don't hit anybody with these. I hit them with this. I hit them with words. I hit them with a mouth, with some fucking truth. Because you know what that does? That makes them all of a sudden want to hit me. And I know that aggression. You tell somebody the truth and their first reaction is to hit you or to get aggressive with you, you know you hit a sweet spot. And that sweet spot just put the nail in the coffin, honey. Because these people are not innocent. I don't care if they're 80 years old. I don't care if they're all crippled. I don't care if they have cancer. That's nice. Whatever's happening to them is a reflection of what the fuck they didn't do for you. Like, care. Because they didn't care about you. Do you think they care about their bodies? No. Do you think they cared? They drank every day. They fucked people. They got fucking, like, oh my God. I'm sure the diseases that they got, the liver cancer that they got, the fucking fucked up pancreas they get now for all this shit. I mean, they're alcoholics, majority of them. They're living lies. They're delusional, which means they're going to get dementia because they've never once told the truth. So, like, come on. You don't think this is actually going to hit these people? It will. And maybe it just might be non-verbal like they were. Okay, why do you think old people end up in diapers being changed like fucking babies, being humiliated by people? Because they humiliated people. I know they did. Because there are geriatric fucks that are 80 years old that are wiping their ass and walking to the store. Then there's these petty little 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds that can't walk and can't stand up and I'm too crippled and I'm too this and I'm too that. Take care of me. What do you know? You've been getting taken care of your whole fucking life just like you're getting taken care of until the end. But now you won't even wipe your own ass because you're too entitled. Right? You think I would ever let somebody wipe my ass? Put a fucking bullet in my head. Don't ever let anybody fucking bathe me, shower me, wipe my ass, clean my pussy. Are you fucking kidding? If I can't do that shit, I don't want anybody else doing it. That's fucking, ugh. No. Nope. Don't want it. But these people will take it and suck the life out of their nurses and their home and their family's money to stay alive because they don't want to die because they're monsters. If they die, they ain't going to heaven. Do you think I've seen my stepfather in my dream since he's died? No. Do you think I've even seen my grandmother in my dream since she's died? No. Where is she? Why can't I find her? She's obviously somewhere fucking awful and I don't got to be there. So I ain't going to cross paths with them until they're done now with their fucking jury duty, purgatory fucking shift in hell. Good luck, said nobody. Obsessed. Oh, these people are disgusting, okay? Like, disgusting. And they are obsessed with you. STD. You know, I decided that STD was not sexually transmitted disease anymore. It was actually sexually transmitted demon. I like it better. It pops better. Okay? Because they are swapping demons. Okay? Swapping stories, swapping lies, swapping fucking dicks, swapping husbands, swapping demons. Okay? That's all they're doing. because they're all searching for something. Yeah, like maybe you should tell the fucking truth for once in your goddamn life. Maybe you should try the truth. But I know you can't handle that, mommy. Oh, I know you can't. Feminine energies here. See, look at that. We came together and you ditched me. See? This would be your parents. You came here together. And why are they not with you now? Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is a little underscore here. So some of your parents, which I believe is my father, are gay. Okay. And instead of being gay, instead of coming out of the closet, they married overly attractive people and just kept their mouth shut. Okay. So some of these people are closeted gays. Okay, demonically possessed, still closeted gays because they're not sleeping with the people that they want to be sleeping with. And if you're the same sex as them, game over. They're going to be pissed, okay? Because they're probably going to want to fuck you. And that was part of Grace Point. It was like, it was a dad going after his son and then going after his son's friend. Like, it was disgusting. Like, you should not find fucking 12-year-old boys attractive. There's something wrong with you, okay? And maybe this woman finds very underage boys attractive. Like, there have been how many teachers that have been caught fucking their like 10-year-old students, 11-year-old students? That's absolutely disgusting. Like, they even made a movie. They made Adam Sandler be in a movie acting like that's the cool thing to do. Okay, it's not. What's that called? That's My Boy? Fucking that's disgusting. But yeah, let's publicize it and put it all over fucking the media. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this energy because I don't want to be in it anymore. I don't know what the fuck this was about, but 32 minutes is long enough talking about somebody's fucked up life. And no offense or anything, but I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Because, like, that was, like, way too much energy. Wow. Nothing like good fake parents coming out right in the middle, or right in the beginning. Get the bullshit assholes out right away. Okay. I'm going to do one more reading. Take what resonates and discard what doesn't. I'm not pulling any cards today for people, okay? But I will on the next read, on the next live. Okay, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. All you new people, make sure you send your telepathic questions in my way so I can answer them. And we don't pull cards for collective every time we go live, but if you join us in the next couple, I'm sure I will pull cards again for people, okay? Oof. Okay. Okay, so something can't be concealed anymore. Yeah, okay. So I was told to do the magic deck. Okay, and usually that is because something is going on in the ether that contains magic. Okay, so this is not good magic though. This is, somebody has done candle magic. This is obviously what something's going on in my left ear, and like your left ear is the bad ear. And I can feel this. Somebody is speaking very ill of you. Okay. And from the looks of it, something was like, if you're wondering if you've got any dark energy on you or something like that, this is definitely, I almost feel like possibly a voodoo doll is involved as well to take your energy. They're trying to suck the power out of you in some way. So what is that? High Priestess. This, oh my God, this card would not come out. And that's obviously the fucking person who's doing it. Okay. It would not come out. They wanted it to hide behind the power card, but I'm more powerful than you, apparently. So you need to get fucking out of here. Anyways, okay. So from the looks of it, this is something that can be cleared away. Oh, okay. So Tea Party just started playing in my head, and the song is called Messenger. And okay, so I feel like a messenger just came to drop this message off, because it says, I got a letter from a messenger and I read it when it came. It said that you were wounded, you were bound and chained. You were poisoned, you were pained. Yeah, somebody's hurt you. Okay, so that's obviously this voodoo doll. Okay, so somebody is hurting you through a spell, physically hurting you through a spell. And it's obviously coming through. You know, you could just end up like with random bruises on your body and random sickness. You could suddenly feel like a stabbing in your stomach all of a sudden. That's them probably stabbing the doll. Them stabbing, like they're Jesus Christ. Oh. Because you know what it is? Obviously, somebody here in the live is getting phantom pain. Okay? And this phantom pain is not phantom. It's because of this magic being done. I think they've talked about it because they've concealed it. They've okay, addiction. Somebody has been addicted to hurting you and blocking you and controlling you. Especially if you've had a really hard time with your stability and your growth, it's because of this person. They have had full control, not full, but had quite a lot of control over you, and it's been addictive. They're just doing things to you now because it feels good. Yeah, love in reverse. Woo. This person is so narcissistic. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. They are awful. This person is just like, they are riding their high horse right into fucking shit mountain. Honestly, like hurting you has got this person high. Like they've gotten something out of this. It feels good. Like a sexual feeling to them. Which is why they went around and they started talking about it. Yeah, it's seduction energy. Like they're obviously being played like a puppet themselves to come and fuck with you. Someone's having fun with them, having fun with you. Okay, so they're and they feel like, so they obviously are somebody that really needs a lot of attention from people. So this person went out and they started getting attention from people, and then they started talking about how powerful they are. Okay. And that they're, you know, just to try to make them look more beautiful, more, you know, oh, temptress. Oh, come and I'm going to tempt you with all the things that I can do to people, and watch this and what. Like, it's very like, it almost seems demeaning, because it seems like she's treating men like idiots, like children, right? Like, watch me, you know, like every man is just some lustful idiot that's just going to fall for her spell. And maybe they do. Maybe they do. And maybe they don't. But I'm telling you, desperate people aren't going to fall for her. Okay? And whatever she's doing to you, all right? Yeah, this addiction, like addiction has come up twice. Addicted to fucking with you. Acting like she's, oh my God, hurting. Her heart's hurting. She needs to do this stuff to feel better. Seriously, to feel better about herself? Okay, so it's definitely demonic play here. Definitely. Grim Reaper in reverse. I think the Grim Reaper is coming for them. And they're going to try to think that they can run away from it. They probably think they can run and go hide into their marriage, go hide under somebody. No one's going to be able to block them from this. Fucking Reaper wants you. The Reaper's going to take you. End of discussion. They might think that they could get somebody to sacrifice for them because they're going to give all these excuses as to why they did this to you. Okay, and it's all coming around right now. It's this season. It's coming. They have lost power and protection. Maybe their spouse is leaving them now. Maybe this person gave them power to fuck with you. I don't know. It seems like they got energy from a relationship to fuck with you. Somebody gave them power. And that would be like, almost the analogy would kind of be like the boss's daughter, right? Getting full power and then abusing it and going and fucking around and doing things to people because the boss is her dad. Well, you can't go around fucking with people and slutting yourself up and selling your pussy in the fucking print room. And then blaming you for it. Ooh. This is some seriously heavy energy. I was not expecting this for both readings. Healthy choices in reverse. Stabbed in the back in reverse. Thing is that, this person wants to be Stabby Joe, okay? Stabbing everybody. Stab this person, stab this person. For one, I think they're going to get divorced. I think someone's going to divorce their ass because of what they're doing to people. They're not going to feel sorry for them. Okay, this person has stabbed so many people in the back that it's coming around. And again, they think they can hide behind relationships. They think someone's going to save them. And from the looks of it, just as they go to get comfort, they get a divorce. And that's what happens. You want to fuck around, you're going to find out what that does. Again, that's what happens when you let power get to your head and you let power get the best of you, right? Somebody took power and they didn't do what was right with it. And that's too bad because now they get to lose it all. Look over your shoulder. The other woman, competition, enemy, clever, all in reverse. So this person was definitely, again, with this something to do behind your back. This person is done. I mean, obviously, I feel like they've been deemed uncredible because they are technically as full of shit as they are. I feel like they've been deemed uncredible. So whatever it is that they're talking shit, whatever it is that they're saying, it's all been ruled bullshit. All of it. None of it was true. So whatever high that they were going off of, that's... Now I just saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, when they drink that soda pop and then they fly all the way to the top and then they got to come down. And that's the thing. You want to fuck your way to the top telling lies. Just remember, you got to come back down and see all those people you just fucked over. Okay. So be careful with your intention because somebody made a very, very bad intention regarding you and they can't take that intention away now. I mean, they've bragged about it. They've talked about it. They got their pussy wet to fucking fuck with you. It's been too contained, like they've contaminated the whole fucking thing. They put their fingerprints on the whole thing. We can't wipe the scene down now. Like they know what they did. Everybody knows what they did. Okay. So now they got to eat shit. Now they got to eat what they did. And they're probably going to get pretty pissed off at you. And that's why at this point in time, because the veil is as thin as it is and the energy is as dark as it is, really the only thing that you can do is keep yourself protected as possible because these snakes in the grass. And I hate to say snakes because, you know, I have snakes and I love them to death. But like snakes are considered to be malicious people and very, very bad people. And, you know, you always have to be cautious of snakes in high grass, you know, where you can't see, where things are hidden, right? There can and most likely always is an enemy, right? Watch what you say, watch who you talk to, watch who you run your mouth to, right? Don't try to just get friends by fucking hating somebody, right? They can come back times 10. Don't just try to join the fucking cool club because it doesn't exist. Okay. So anyways, I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. That was a lot. So I don't even want to do anymore. So I'm going to leave now and continue my night. I hope this resonated. 4548. Everything's in the description box below. I'll make sure everything is. Thank you so much. Make sure you remember the sister channel, the 13th Moon Zodiac Tarot. We do the Zodiacs over there. Obviously, we do not do the Zodiacs over here anymore. We just do collective readings. So we didn't do any readings today. We just went live. We do have Instagram and TikTok going. You know, they're going. So yeah, thanks everybody for investing in this and for being here and for liking the video. Thank you for liking. Very important. All right, peace out. Have a very good day. Namaste and a word to your mothers.